Brady Singer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball.
They want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. David Fletcher will be next. Grounded up the first baseline. Speared on the dive. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
A really nice play by the first baseman right there. 2 parts of this play. Does a great job of knocking it down with a dive and then a good feed and a flip to the pitcher, just like you work on it in spring training, PFP, pitcher's fielding practice.
So stepping in, David Fletcher. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fletcher is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position and then going over to short and it being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop. He occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
In now is Anthony Rendon as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Merrifield will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Here's the first pitch to him. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Popped him up. La Stella is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nicky Lopez.
Standing in, number 1. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This year against right-handed pitching, Lopez hits a little over the 270 mark. The windup and the 0-1. On the season, Lopez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Scooped up. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. With Merrifield next to bat. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
2 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Hard on the ground towards short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes, and that's exactly what happened right there.
In is Jorge Soler. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Merrifield leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Tehran sets and delivers. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Royals leave 1. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Mike Trout.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Trout is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Fastball well outside.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1.
Well hit to right, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Nope.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up now, Matt Thaiss, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Thaiss, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Hit well on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Ryan O'Hearn comes into this one with 3 hits and 11 at-bats in the series. Tehran has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Maikel Franco would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Set. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now at Kauffman Stadium, home of the Royals, who've benefited from solid pitching all season long. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The right fielder, Jemai Jones.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, time for a check of the American League Central standings as you see where the Royals sit entering play today. Into the box now, Michael Hermosillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Alex Gordon.
Now here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball just missed above the zone.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Pulled toward right center field. Crowd on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And before we get much further, time for a look at the standings entering play today as you see where the Angels find themselves in the American League West. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Mondesi, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Nicky Lopez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The throw into second, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Gordon, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here, but I would imagine he's seething inside as he hasn't given up a run this afternoon. Jesse Hahn takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 32, Jesse Hahn.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Hahn, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And it's fouled away. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Gordon. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there. 1 away.
The batter number
Ready for another chance? Tommy La Stella. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jason Castro waits on deck. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
now batting.
Into the box now, Jason Castro. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Mondesi brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Leading off the inning, Whit Merrifield, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And that misses. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch. after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. First offering on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And up steps Salvador Perez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 148 for his career, as the Royals have climbed back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Matt Dunn.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Now here it comes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Number 74 is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, number 74, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
No one out with a runner at second. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Michael Hermosillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike now. One out and a runner on second base. Line but speared on a hop. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's 1 for 2. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ohtani is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he misses 2-1. Two and one, here it is. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop Mondesi. Throw in time and the side is retired. Angels strand one. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Royals.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. This is in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Adalberto Mondesi. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hard hit ball to second. LaStella has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Kevin McCarthy takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
So striding in, David Fletcher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
David Fletcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. McCarthy has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in, Nicky Lopez. He'll get it started in the Kansas City 6th.
Nicky Lopez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Number 74 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next to the Royals.
Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hermosillo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Royals go down 1-2-3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Ready for another shot now, Jason Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Jason Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
The first baseman, number 23.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you could see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Now this is out in front, may be tough to get to. And there's one down now. At the plate, number 74. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to left. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Hermosillo. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Angels strand one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Cannon Middleton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 99, Cannon Middleton.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Hunter Dozier.
First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one.
Now batting.
One man gone now for KC in the seventh. And up next, a former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. One out, nobody on. A ball and two strikes to the Royals catcher. And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Ryan O'Hearn. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
At the plate now, Michael Franco. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals leave one. Score remains 2-2. Trevor Rosenthal has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 40, Trevor Rosenthal.
Striding forward now is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out. Nope, inside, ball 2.
Now here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, 1-0.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A 1-0 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to count. The set and the 2-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Greg Holland answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Greg Holland.
Matt Thaiss will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. As a look, now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, bases loaded. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Ready with the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front, 3-2. Luis Renfroe will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Now playing third base. Number 4.
Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Leading off the inning, Alex Gordon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible time run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
He's running at first for the Royals. Number 14.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Your attention, please. He's running at first base. Number 14.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Nicky Lopez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Lopez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 3 and the Royals 2. Brett Phillips takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 14, Brett.
Stepping into the box, number 74. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
The right fielder, Jemai Jones.
First pitch on its way.
That's outside.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Ready with the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The pitch. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Holland, a 5'10" right-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Michael Hermosillo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Shohei Ohtani. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Noah Ramirez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Now batting, Jorge Soler. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
1-0 the count. And the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Hunter Dozier digging in now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. A ball and two strikes now. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Salvador Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. KC down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Halos came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Kenan Middleton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Noah Ramirez closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Kansas City, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.